Good Monday morning to you. I hope that you had a super awesome weekend with lots of rest and relaxation. I'll tell you what we did over the weekend was nothing relaxing and nothing fun. We worked on homework from last week because anyways, whatever, it's fine. We got it done. Anywho, so today's Monday. I wear my pajamas to school. If you want to send me a photo of you in your pajamas, you can either have your parents to send it to me on Remind, or you can send it to me through Google Classroom. You can send me like an email. Okay, so first of all, before we really get started, I have to bring Quincy to school with me, so that's what you're hearing in the background. She's playing with her Barbies right now, and it's getting really physical over there. So ignore her for a few minutes. We're going to make it through. Maybe she'll at least be a little bit entertaining. I don't know. Anyways, so welcome back to school. Glad you made it back. Don't forget your packets that you got to get picked up today. They are going to look like this week. I tried to separate it from the other classes by putting like a little thing that says science, so there's no confusion about what you are supposed to do for science. Just a couple of reminders as far as the distance learning goes. I've had tons and tons, like probably 20 people have asked me about it. There are older assignments that are on Google Classroom that we already did in August. And so people are logging on and they're looking at it and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what my team name is. Well, we did that in class. I know that was a long time ago and you probably don't remember, but we already did it. It's completed already. So don't go back and look at assignments that are posted online. The only things that I am posting online are my daily agenda, the YouTube video, and then a survey if I decide to do one that day. Everything else, you have all of the work really is this, except for this week we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, so if it is not on the to-do list, I mean, I can't stress this enough. If it's not on the list of things to do for the day, then you do not have to worry about doing it at all. So actually take the time to read through it, even if you don't use it as a checklist. Because, like I said, I've had tons of people text me and message me, which is perfectly fine to ask questions. Perfectly fine. Don't stop asking questions. But also know that if it's an assignment from August or previously in the year, it's not something that you have to do right now. Okay? So, today is Monday. We're going to finish up inherited traits and learned behaviors this week. I got lots of feedback on your surveys last week about the amount of work that we were sending back, and I think all but like one or two people said that we sent home just the right amount of work. I had probably 3 or 4 people ask to send more work home. There were actually more people that asked for more work than said that there was too much. So I lessened the load just a little bit, but my expectations are still just as high. So don't skip and don't think that you can get away or get out of doing the work, because we are still taking grades. Now, I mixed it up just a little bit for those of you that are asking for some more work. So on the daily agenda, I have like the agenda of what we're doing for the day. I posted a few little links on one of the slides, and then on the last slide, I posted a list of things that you must do. You have to get done today, and then I posted a list of things that you may do if you have some spare time. So must do and may do. For those of you asking for more work, I hooked you up with some more work. But if it's on the may do list, I'm not going to take a grade on it necessarily. This is just kind of to help you get better while we're stuck at home. So today's Monday. It's on the orange sheet of paper. Today you are doing spiral review number 11. This is like the same spiral review that we have done since we got back from Christmas break. I decided to send 2 home this week, so you'll notice there will be one in your Thursday, Friday packet too. So here's this. There are 4 questions. There was one that I wanted to go over. Let me look. Okay, so the first question is about sedimentary rock and fossil fuel formation. On this one, there's like this little informational text right here before you get to the question. Read through that because that's going to help you answer this question. The second question is on structures and functions. I think you'll be okay with that one. On the back, the light energy, this is one that I wanted to go over. And of course, you can read right here too. That will kind of help you out. But remember, light travels in a straight line until it hits something, and it can either bounce off or it can just keep going through. On this particular question, it's talking about how does light hit a mirror, and then what is the angle like. So look at the example, and then you're going to draw yours over here. And then the fourth question down here on the bottom is about food webs, like the transfer of energy through a food web or food chain. So finish those. Turn it back in because I'm going to take a grade on it. All right, so then the second thing that we're going to do, this is our science doodle for today. On this one, it's going to be a really simple little booklet fold like this on learned traits and learned behaviors and inherited traits. So on here, part of it is done for you. I guess I accidentally made copies of the one where I gave you my answers, but it's fine because I'm going to give you the answers anyway, so it's no big deal. If you want to take a few minutes to color it, you can. There's not really a whole lot of coloring to do on this one, but if you want to add some color to spice it up a little bit, you sure can. So on here, you have inherited traits on the front page. And then when you open it up, you have learned behaviors. Most of this booklet you're going to do on your own. So I'm not going to fill in any of the blanks for you necessarily. I think that you should be able to fill them in on your own, except for this very first little part right here. And I'm going to put this on our daily agenda. So if you're not looking at your daily agenda, then you may not have the answers. So daily agenda. And then over here, it says examples of inherited traits. So just write a few things that are examples of an inherited trait. Hair color, eye color. It can even be fur, like your pets have their furs inherited from their parents. Quincy, be careful. Okay, then you open it up. You have animal inherited traits, you have plant inherited traits and learned behaviors on both of those. So just give me one example of both of them. If you're not sure, ask me and I will make sure you're getting that right. And then down here, the About Me section, you're going to write what are some of your inherited traits, like what's something that you inherited from your parents. What is a trait or a behavior that you were taught how to do? And then what are some behaviors that you want to learn? Okay, so for example, here's me. Some inherited traits, I have brown eyes and brown hair. I've got long legs like my dad. Some learned behaviors, I learned how to play basketball. I learned how to post a YouTube video just recently. Okay, some of the things that I want to learn how to do. Play the piano. So that's something that I want to learn how to do. So just list them out. I'm not going to be too picky about how many you post. Just write a few examples and that's perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, and then over here on the which one's this? Learned behavior. Uh-oh, it's okay. Here, come here. You want to say hi? No? Okay, she didn't want to say hi to y'all. Okay, Sissy does. Okay, so learned behaviors, this is the part where I've filled in the blanks. Like I said, I'm going to give you the answer to these, but I'll put it on Google Classroom for you, okay? And then list out some examples of a learned behavior. We are all wearing our pajamas, so That's why. Just don't ask questions. Okay, inherited traits. I will fill in the blanks for you. And then I'll fill in the blanks. You write a few examples. Over here, write yourself a few examples of play and animal learned behaviors and inherited traits. You fill in this section about you. Down here, I gave you the answers already. And then over here, you just list out some examples of inherited traits. Now, today, and some of you got this last week, but today, if you haven't gotten your journal, you're going to get your journal today. I would like for you to keep adding these things to your journal just because in the event that we do get to come back to school, we'll be doing quite a bit of review stuff. I mean, even if we don't come back to school, we're still going to be doing a lot of review things. So don't just throw this away because there's going to be times that you need to go back and look at it, and this would be a good time to help you. So I can't find my journal. I don't know where my journal is, but I'll keep you updated as far as what page that this one and then the one that you got last week. The PowerPoint notes need to be glued in to, but I think that's pretty much it for today. So try to keep it pretty simple. This you can fill in on your own. And then your spiral review number 11. I hope you haven't already done spiral review number 11. And then on my checklist, I wrote dance around to your favorite song because Lord knows we need some positivity in our lives. So that's what we're going to stick to today. Being happy and dancing around to our favorite song. We are going to, it's supposed to be like pretty nice today outside as far as the weather goes, so enjoy some sunshine, enjoy some fresh air. I think that will do us all a little bit of good. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see your pajama pictures. Like, I'm legit wearing my pajamas to school today, and so is Allie and Quincy, so don't mind us in our jammies if you see us, stroll in the neighborhood later. Can't go to Walmart, so we might as well stroll the neighborhood. All right, until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a great day. Ask me questions. Ask. I am here for you. Your parents are not homeschooling you necessarily. I'm still your teacher. You can always ask me questions, okay? All right, guys. See you all extremely soon, hopefully.